don't see my son no more. They see their family members. Martin was 14 years old. At least we do know you can't kill a young black male.
A mother's fury after the 8 people accused in the death of her son, a teenager, at a Panhandle boot camp are acquitted of manslaughter. That verdict sending shockwaves through the black community, even sparking a huge protest. Tonight at 10, Sharon Lawson is live with more on this verdict and the reaction. Sharon?
Yeah, it was a verdict that outraged a group of university students and many more. Some of those students promising to continue their fight for justice. More than 200 Florida A&M students filled the plaza between the Capitol and the state Supreme Court Friday afternoon, protesting the jury's verdict in the boot camp trial. The not guilty verdicts for the 8 defendants charged in the death of Martin Lee Anderson came down in just 90 minutes. It was the video that made national headlines. A 14-year-old boy hit and kicked by a boot camp guard as 6 others and a nurse stood by and watched. The guards dragged Martin Lee Anderson around an exercise yard and forced him to inhale ammonia capsules in what they said was an attempt to revive him. The question now, how could 8 former boot camp workers be acquitted of manslaughter in this case? A local state prosecutor, Maria Schneider, gave this answer.
You have to remember that the burden of proof in all courtrooms in America is beyond and to the exclusion of every reasonable doubt. So what appears to me that may have happened is that the issue of whether the child in fact had an illness that might have been the ultimate cause of the death or not was the factor that probably weighed the most heavily on the juror's mind. And if that factor rose to the level of a reasonable doubt, then properly following the law, that would have been the appropriate verdict.
And you may recall the state of Florida settled with the family of Martin Lee Anderson and gave the family a cash settlement. Reporting live from Satellite Control, Sharon Lawson, CW News at 10.